Hey there friends, welcome to Espresso, your cozy virtual cafe serving you a quick dose of daily inspiration. Grab your favorite warm drink, take a breath, and let's talk about something that really matters. Today I'm serving you a short espresso episode, 5 minutes, one idea, one small shift you can try tonight. As always, we're in this beautiful cafe with some of the background noises, but it's real. This is our concept. We're always recording our episodes in the real places, the real cafes, to give you the vibes and to, take a break from the maybe busy morning, busy day, or busy evening. Because you know that moment when your day is basically done and suddenly you get these 30 extra minutes at night, it feels like a gift. And it's also the exact moment where your future either moves forward or stays exactly where it is. So here's my real moment from this week. It's Friday after work. I'm tired, but it's that tired that feels earned. And then I do the final mission of the day. I get my son to bed. And when the house gets quiet, I get that little pocket of time. That surprise 30 minutes. Woo-hoo. Now this year matters to me. This year I'm turning 40 and I call it version 4.0, like an upgrade. And I'm using it as a full upgrade year. And one of my biggest dreams is to build a real physical inspirational cafe one day. A place people can actually walk into and leave with inspiration to become who they always wanted to be. So with those 30 minutes, I could do something small that supports that dream. For example, prepare for my Sunday podcast episode, open my outline template, write just the hook, start thinking about my week. But then I look over and my VR headset is sitting right there on the shelf. And my brain gives me a sentence that sounds reasonable. It sounds fair. It sounds like self-care. I deserve it. And honestly, a lot of time we do deserve it. We deserve rest. We deserve fun. We deserve something enjoyable after a long day. But here's what I noticed. VR has zero friction. I don't need to think. I don't need to choose a topic. I don't need to face a blank page. I just put it on and I'm gone. Podcast preparation? That has friction. Starting has friction. So Friday night, I chose the thing with zero friction. I put on the headset expecting cool vibes, something fun, a little like a little reward. And then I took it off. And here's the part that really got me. I didn't feel satisfied. I didn't feel happy. And even worse, I still had time. But I felt that empty, hollow feeling. Like I traded something valuable and didn't even get a good return. And instead of using what was left of time for my future me, I just went to bed and fell asleep. Now what makes this hopeful is the night before Thursday. I had the same kind of time, same surprise pocket. But that night I used it to plan family changes. We're in the process of deciding where we'll live next. So I use time to go through the plans and what to do and so on. And then I also wrote in my diary, which is one of my goals in 2026, is to write diary each day. And it felt amazing, clear, light, like I was moving forward. So the problem isn't that I don't have time. The problem is when time appears, the easiest option is waiting, ready, with zero friction. So here is the real lesson I'm taking from this. Willpower isn't just about trying harder. A lot of time, willpower is simply about this question. Which choice has the easiest first step? Because when your brain is tired at night, it will almost always choose the option with the lowest friction, the quickest dopamine, the easiest door. And there is one more thing I believe strongly. When you define a clear goal, for example, for this year, it becomes easier to choose well in the moment. It becomes even more easier to choose when you have very clear values and very clear principles for yourself. Because if you don't define the future, your brain will default to the present. So here's the 1% shift. The practical thing you can try tonight. Beat immediate temptations in 5 minutes. My rule this week is simple. Before anything with zero friction, before VR, before YouTube, before scrolling, I do 5 minutes for future me. And for me, that looks like this. I open my pre-made podcast outline template. I write only the hook, just a few lines. And then if I still want VR, I can do it, guilt-free. Because the goal isn't to remove fun. The goal is to stop letting fun steal your future. 5 minutes is small enough that your brain can't argue. 5 minutes is big enough to break the trance. And sometimes once you start, you keep going. But even if you don't, you still won. Congratulations. You kept your promise. So if you've been telling yourself, I deserve it, keep the tenets. Just remember, you deserve pleasure that fills you, not a pleasure that empties you. Try the 5-minute hook tonight, just once, and notice who you become on the other side of starting. Thank you for joining me here at Espresso, your cozy virtual cafe, for this 5-minute espresso episode to bring you a quick dose of daily inspiration. And one last thing, remember to smile, because when you smile, the world smiles back. Have a beautiful day and live a life filled with inspiration. Bye for now.